So what's going on in this crazy real estate market? Stand by, I'll tell you. For 20 years, I've been dedicating my best efforts to helping my clients get the most for their homes in the shortest amount of time. In 20 years, I've learned a lot and I'm learning more. Get ready to share with me. Welcome to the Pete DeYoung Show. It's hard to figure out what's going on in real estate right now. We're supposed to be in the middle of a pandemic, but month after month, we've been outperforming last year's sales by some pretty quantum leaps. Now, part of it is a result of the fact that we didn't really have much of a spring market. In the spring, COVID had really shut everything down. So since then, we've been playing a lot of makeup, and our spring market has sort of shifted over towards the summer and apparently early fall as well. In September, we're up 25% in sales over last year's September. Now, let's keep in mind that last year and the year before were the two worst years of Calgary Real Estate Board history. So being up 25% from the worst 2 years in Calgary Real Estate Board history is good, but it doesn't mean we're having a great year. And in terms of year-to-date sales, we're actually still down 9% from last year. That's how badly we were negatively affected by the COVID stuff earlier on in the year and how we missed out in our spring market. So September of 2020 versus September of 2019, we're actually doing really well though in almost every market segment except for, again, apartments. Apartment condos have been struggling all year and they continue to struggle. I'll go through some of the numbers here. So in terms of sales, we're up 28% for detached homes, 22% for semi-detached homes, and 48% increase year over year for townhouses or row houses. The only market segment that didn't increase, and those were some pretty substantial numbers. The only market segment that didn't increase was the apartments. They actually came down about 1%. So in terms of new listings, again, listings are down, which is good news if you own real estate, because you want supply to come down, you want demand to go up, and that's what's going to hold your real estate prices firm, or maybe even see some increases at some point. But again, inventories are down. New listing inventories are down for detached and semi-detached homes. For row houses that went up, new listings are up 2%. But again, if sales are up 48%, it's hardly a factor. And with apartments, again, we're seeing new listings up 16% over last year. So this is not good news. And the way it affects it is the best way that I find for measuring supply versus demand is to looking at our month supply. So at the current rate of sales, how many months supply do we have? I think in the tech business, they call that your burn rate. But I sort of say, let's look at the months of supply at the current sales volumes. So when we look at that, there's sales volumes or months of supply, is down 36% for residential detached homes. It's down to only about a 2.92 months of supply, which is really good actually. Semi-detached months of supply is down 39% to 3.5 months supply kind of thing. Row houses were at just over 3.5 months supply, and there we're down, which is down 35% from last year. Apartments, again, we've got a 7-month supply, 6.8 months supply still in apartment style condos, which is an increase of 2% over last year. Like I said, in terms of year to date, we're still down 9% from last year. A lot of that has to do with, again, the apartments, where we're seeing year to date sales is down 16% for the apartments, and months of supply is up 15% year to date for apartments, where the other ones are down 11, and 5% for row houses. So that's what's happening just at a bit of a glance. I'll give you that. I will say that if you want to know what's happening in your particular market, because every particular market in Calgary is different. If you've got a condo downtown, that's different than having obviously a townhouse in the northwest or the southwest or whatever. The numbers do appear to be pretty similar across the city. The west part of the city is actually having the worst time. The numbers appear to be pretty similar all over the city. The worst affected area of the city in terms of sale price is the west. So on the west side, you've seen a 3% decrease in sale prices. The city center is down about 1.5%, so not much. Prices are still hanging around very close to where they were last year. The east, that would include like the Forest Lawns and Dovers and stuff like that. they're up 2%, 2.1%, and just south of that, they're up 2.4%. But everyone else is between 1% and 2%. So prices are holding firm. There's a couple of things that can happen now in the next little while that are going to affect things though. So if we continue to see inventory come down and we continue to see demand come up, we may be able to see some price increases. But as I've been saying for months, there's some black clouds hanging over our economy right now. We're still not seeing employment numbers get any better. And I'm worried that once these mortgage deferral programs start to end, as well as the CERB payments and these kinds of things, we could see some trouble coming up in the Calgary real estate market in the spring or somewhere around there. So keep watch. If you want to get some closer information closer to where you live, give me a shout. My cell number is at the end of this video. You can text me anytime. Be happy to set up a time to meet with you, or even just email you some information, whatever works better for you. But yeah, feel free to call me anytime. Be happy to help you. My website is 280keys.com, 280keys.com, or you can call me at 280keys. That's my home office line. And you can always email me as well at pete@280keys.com as well. Look forward to hearing from you. Talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, click here. If you have any other questions or would like some more information from me, comment down below or text me at the number at the end of this video.